Hello everyone, welcome to Jurisedge Academy. This is Shudipto. So let's talk about Clat PG 2021. The exam is done and dusted, and I hope you have done really well. We are going to talk about a lot of aspects. We have got a lot of messages from the student regarding their exam, how it went, and we're going to talk all those things in this particular video itself. Okay. So please do watch this video till the very end. I'm going to talk about a lot of aspects, how the students have done and what they have attempted, okay? And what would be the cutoff probably. All those things I'm going to talk about. And I'm going to talk about the first reaction of the student, how this exam and how the paper it was, okay? So let's start the video. Now, let's talk about how the paper was, okay? Now, overall, whatever we have got the messages, the paper was kind of mixed bag. The reason this paper has everything. This paper has basics. This paper has comprehension. This paper has judgments. This paper has a lot of other the conceptual analytical reasoning. Everything from the student's point of view has been tested by this paper. Okay, some portions were easy, some portions were tough. Okay, but overall it was a very good question paper that everyone can attempt. Definitely everyone can attempt, but there are some aspects that we can definitely talk about. Okay, now first and foremost, I talked about how the paper was. Do let me know how was your thought regarding the paper in the comment box. Now let's talk about another very important aspect, that what was the focus of various aspects, okay, on the paper, because the paper, it was not the lot of students thought about it is only recent judgments based. Sub recent judgments karke jao, paper aa jayega. It was not like that. The paper has everything, and I told it in the beginning. The paper has everything. The paper has basics. The paper has recent. The paper has analytical reasoning. Paper is going to test your reading. The paper is going to test your comprehending skill. Each and everything paper is going to test. Now, some of the students, they're asking, it is the basic conceptual understanding of the law. Those were getting asked. And also the people were saying it was a recent judgments based question that were also asked. So more or less both the aspects have been taken care of by the Clat consortium in this paper. Okay. Now, another very important aspect, the general overview. The overview, regarding the overview, I need to tell you one very important thing. It's a good paper. The paper the students have attempted, okay, fairly well in this paper. Students have done considerably well, but nonetheless, the passages, the subjects that were of major focus, like constitution, that didn't get much focus, much attention. Okay, so one thing, the general overview from our side, and whatever your thought, do let us know that there is no fixed pattern for the Clat as of now. 2020 paper was 2020 paper was of different kind. This paper is of different kind, and this is the second of the new pattern. Okay, so nothing you can predict of basically, but the one thing is very much certain is that they are trying to test your reading and comprehending skill for sure. The other part, recent judgments, the basics, definitely you have to read everything. There is no clear cut that you are going to read the judgments and everything is going to fall into that place. You have to read the judgment, you have to know the basics, you have to read very well, you have to comprehend very well, you have to be analytical sound. All those aspects are going to be tested in the Clat paper. Okay. Now, this is the general overview. Do let us know about your understanding about the Clat paper. Now, let's talk about the attempted and attemptability. Now, I talked about the attemptability of the paper is very high, and the students have attempted fairly well. It's not that there are a lot of questions that students were not able to attempt. They attempted a lot of questions. The questions were from charter territory, and students बहुत अच्छे से attempt किए हैं, और बहुत ज़्यादा attempt भी किए हैं considerably. Okay. Whatever we have got information, the students have attempted more than 70 to 75. In an average, they have at least 65, more than 65, so definitely they have attempted. And if I talk about from the attemptability point of view, it is a paper that that was really on the high standard. Now, here there is a catch that you have to understand. Attemptability is a has a both ways, right? You might be correct, you might be incorrect. You might attempt 100, you might be correct in 50. Okay. And in that case, you have to very careful of. Okay, you have to be very careful of. And that's why I'm telling you, regarding the attemptability, the students have attempted way more this time, because the questions they failed, they can attempt it, they have read it, why not to attempt it? Okay, so that's why this thing can be said that regarding the attemptability perspective, if some of the students are thinking, yeah, I haven't attempted more, I'll be getting less, that's not the case, guys. Okay, so correct attempt and incorrect attempt both are there, so don't get confused. If some of you have attempted more and getting incorrect options, ultimately it's of no use. Okay, but your accuracy is good, you have attempted less, but your accuracy is good, you have attempted correctly each and everything, so you never know what is going to happen. Okay, so don't feel sad right now. Okay, I haven't attempted more, I have attempted less. Let the result do the speak. Okay. uh, Now, talking about the another very important things, the cutoff or the correct attempt. Okay, cutoff, it's too early to predict the cutoff. Okay, as the attempt is so high, the cutoff would be definitely higher for the top 5 NLUs. I'm not talking about anything else. Top 5 NLUs, जो ऊपर के NLUs है उसके cutoff के regarding I'm going to talk about, and cutoff would be definitely high. Last year the cutoff was around 50 for the top 5 NLU. Definitely this time top 5 NLU cutoff would be around 60 to 65. Okay, so that you have to keep that in mind. The reason being, the question was not that tough. The question can be attempted. The students, they read it properly, they have done considerably well. There are fair number of easy questions that were also there. Okay, all those parameters have been taken care of, but nonetheless it's too early to predict. But whatever the information we have got, 60-65 around is a good score. Okay, don't think that you haven't got so many things. Okay, but nonetheless, I am shooting this video before the answer key is out. After the answer key, there are a lot of things can be done, lot can be said about. Now, the bottom line of the whole thing that can be said to you is this paper reminds me of Clat PG 2019, not in relation to the pattern, but in relation to the attemptability. Because in Clat PG 2019, a lot of students have said, sir, I have attempted 90, 100, and a lot of things they have said. But at the end of the day, when the results were out, they got 30, 35, 40, 45. So I asked them what happened. Sir, we get tricked by the Clat. Okay, because that happened in 2019. What we are getting, what we are sensing, that might be the scenario, might not be the scenario. Reasoning based question was asked. Lot of things may be the case, but bottom line, it may be the 2019 pattern that we can see. Pattern in the sense of attemptability, the students have attempted way more. Negative marking will kill your aspirations. That is the very bottom line that you need to take care of, because you might have attempted more, but at the end of the day, you might have done a lot of negative marking that you have to be very careful of. But nonetheless, that doesn't take away from you, okay, if you have attempted more, or if you have attempted that means that you have attempted all incorrectly. Okay, so both the aspects are there. I'm not going to demotivate you right now. You have basically just done your paper 7 days. After 7 days, you have the IELTS PG paper. So don't worry. Have a good night's sleep. And then tomorrow you're going to start with a Clat PG paper, and let's see what will happen. Okay, thank you. See you soon in the next video. Thank you.